A record rainfall in June has given way to a picture-perfect day here in Oregon. We're here at Tomahawk Waterfront Park. You know, we hear about a $2 billion budget shortfall in Oregon. Well, our next guest disagrees. Please welcome House Republican leader Bruce Hanna to Comcast Newsmakers. Bruce, thanks for joining us.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
There isn't a budget shortfall?
Well, what you will hear is a $2 billion budget shortfall. The facts are the $2 billion is $2 billion less than some would like to spend in state government. We will have incremental money because we've raised taxes on Oregonians.
You represent Lane, Douglas counties, and I've got to believe they were hit, maybe some of the hardest hit counties during this tough economic time.
Obviously, Oregon's rural counties have really taken a hard hit, and specifically Oregon's rural counties that rely on natural resources. Lane and Douglas counties' predominant economic indicators come from the wood products industry. Housing starts are down nationally. It means we're selling less sticks of wood and less plywood, and that's tough on our local markets.
What's being done? Are we retraining for different jobs in those counties? Are you trying to bring more industry in? Are you losing industry?
Well, we're losing industry. We're losing a bit of infrastructure in the wood products industry, and that's dangerous. If you look at states like Colorado that have not done the type of thing in terms of management of their state forests to keep a vibrant industry going, it's a problem. But we are bringing in new industry. We're doing our best to diversify our economy. We have a thriving health industry with the hospital and the Veterans Administration Center, but we need new industry, and more importantly, the Oregon legislature simply needs to appear to give business a hand up in getting the job done and creating jobs.
Yeah, you're talking about Colorado utilizing its natural resources. Is the state of Oregon utilizing its natural resources to its best capability?
Well, certainly it doesn't appear that way. When you look at states around the country who are better off than we are, and keep in mind we're second or third in unemployment, those states are utilizing their natural resources, whether that's coal in Wyoming or gas in New Mexico. They are using that natural resource. Oregon grows trees and we do it very well. But we haven't agreed to a Western Oregon plan revision. We can't get agreement on a harvest level, and therefore we're still underutilizing that natural resource.
Now, I'm not sure the figures in Douglas and Lane counties, the state 10.5% unemployment level. Are we doing enough to try to bring that number down?
I don't think we can do enough. All of our efforts ought to be aimed at how do we create that atmosphere where people want to come to our state and where the businesses who are here want to or can afford to stay. We've got to create an environment that says, welcome to Oregon, here's how we can make it easy for you to invest in our state. We're missing that mark by quite a bit.
So are we business friendly? I'm guessing you're maintaining that we're not business friendly here.
I'm saying that we continue to put impediment in front of business. We continue to say things to business that it's more difficult to get going here, and we've simply said to those with the wealth we would like them to bring to our state. We're one of the highest personal income tax states in the nation. We now have one of the highest corporate minimum taxes in the nation. That's not a sign you put up at the border saying welcome to our state. We need to pay attention so that we can attract that capital.
I love speaking to a contrarian because state spending, government growth. You think it is out of touch with what's going on here?
Ken, I can't be more emphatic on that point. Look, we know that as a leader in unemployment, no one likes to stand up and cheer, we're number 2, we're number 3, and say that's because we don't employ people. When you look at our state, we are hiring more employees in state government. When you look at the economy and say we're losing business, we have 8 straight quarters of declining tax revenue, and yet our state budget grew by 40% in the last 4 years alone. So what I am saying is our spending is unsustainable, and we're out of touch with what's happening in Oregon's economy.
All right, well, I know that we have so much more to talk to you about. We don't have time, but next time you come in, restoring balance to government is the topic I'd like so brush up on that, will you?
I look forward to it. Thank you.
All right, Bruce Hanna, thank you very much for joining us on Comcast Newsmakers. And for all of us here, thank you for being here as well. I'm Ken Ackerman. Make it a great day.